Welcome to Easy to Love Yoga with Shanna. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've subscribed to this channel, thank you for supporting me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe and share this channel with your friends and family. Today we're going to focus on lower body and we will be using a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, remember you can also use a men's necktie. So let's come seated forward in our chair with our glutes on the chair, hamstrings off the chair, allowing you to have a 90-degree bend at the knees and your feet flat on the floor. Let's roll the shoulders a couple of times to the back of the room, looking for any tension we might need to release. And when you're ready, place your hands wherever they land comfortably on your legs. Sitting nice and tall here, thinking about lengthening the spine, and we're going to close our eyes. Focusing our attention now on our breath. Noticing as we inhale, the chest rises and then the belly rises. And as we exhale, the belly falls and then the chest falls. Let's notice our breath for the next 4 rounds of breath. Let's bring our attention now to the crown of our head and begin a scan of our body from our crown of our head down to our toes. Looking for any areas we need to be mindful of during practice today. So it could be an old or a new injury, maybe a sprain or a strain that you're dealing with this week that you may need to be mindful of during practice. Please remember, if a pose doesn't feel right, you do not need to do it. It's important to always keep yourself safe. Completing our body scan and bringing our attention once again to our breath so we can begin our 4 square breathing practice. Starting with an inhale through the nose of 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. And retain the emptiness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, retain, exhale, retain. Inhaling, relaxing your shoulders, retain, exhale, retain. Return now to your regular breath and just notice that you're breathing deeply. Let's open our eyes. Welcome back. Let's take the strap off of our shoulders. We're going to place the strap around the sole of our left foot. We're going to hold the strap in both hands. So we're still seated forward in the chair, not using the backrest. Maybe wrap the strap once around each hand so you have a nice firm grip on the strap. So keeping a nice tall posture here, we're going to lift that foot off of the floor, keeping the knee bent at all times. We're going to contract the foot towards the seat of the chair and extend back out. Contract and extend. Contract and extend. And keep this motion going. And just think about posture here, sitting nice and tall. Let's do 2 more. And this time we're going to hold that extension. So make sure that knee is slightly bent. We're going to take both ends of the strap into the left hand. So our right hand is freed up to grab the chair. Now we're going to extend out to the side for our inner thigh and groin stretch. But you're going to notice your quads engaged, holding your leg up against gravity. I want you to check your knee. Make sure it's still bent. Breathing deeply here. Try to focus on posture. One more breath. And now we're going to add movement into the legs. So we're going to draw the leg forward and out to the side. Let's do that 5 more times. Sitting nice and tall. One more time. Draw it in. And this time hold out to the side. Use your strap and we're going to pulse. Nice slow pulses here. Feeling that quad engage a little more. 2 more. We're going to hold here. Let's bring that foot forward. We're going to grab that strap and bring that foot across the opposite knee. Now, if your hips are super tight, the foot on the floor can come more forward to give you a little bit more room. Otherwise, keep that 90-degree bend. We're going to keep the foot flexed to protect the bent knee. And all we're going to do is exhale and lower our body towards our legs. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the hips. Most of us have really tight hips. We spend a lot of time seated. Now, there shouldn't be pain here. If it's painful, just rise up a little bit. So you're just looking for that little bit of an uncomfortable feeling so you know you're getting that good stretch in the hip. Let's stay here for the next 10 rounds of breath. Giving this stretch a chance to work its magic. Breathing deeply. Halfway through, if you like to lower a little closer to your legs, you can. Deepen your stretch. Otherwise, stay where you are. One more breath here. And let's slowly rise up. We're going to bring the strap into both hands. We're going to set that foot down on the floor, and we're going to bring the opposite foot into the strap. So now your right foot is in that strap. We're going to have the end of a strap in each hand, just wrap it around so you have a good grip. We're going to pick that foot up off the floor, keeping the knee bent at all times, and we're going to contract the heel towards the seat of the chair and extend out. Remember to think about posture here, sitting nice and tall as we contract and extend, contract and extend. It's a little bit of a challenge, a lot of things to think about. Focus on the posture. Let's do 2 more. Contract, extend, contract, extend. Make sure you have a bend in the knee and both ends of the strap into the right hand. Now we're going to hold the chair with the opposite hand, and we're going to extend and hold out to the side. This is our inner thigh and groin stretch. Check your knee, make sure it's bent. You're going to feel the quads engaged here as well. Sitting nice and tall. One more breath here. And let's add some movement. Draw that leg forward and out to the side. Let's do that 5 more times. One more time, drawing it forward, and this time holding out to the side. Using the strap, let's add a pulse. Nice, slow pulse. 2 more. Holding here. Let's draw that foot forward, grab that strap, and bring that foot across the opposite knee, keeping the foot flexed to protect the bent knee. Let's exhale and lower towards the legs, feeling the stretch in the hip. Let's hold here for the next 10 rounds of breath. Halfway, if you like to, you can lower a little closer to your legs. One more breath. Let's slowly rise up. Strap into both hands. Let's lower that foot down. Let's change the foot in the strap once more. So now our left foot's in the strap. This time we're going to let that strap come up behind the left knee. We're going to twist that strap right close to the knee. So we've got a good grip on that strap. Take the excess strap and just place it under your thumb so it's out of the way. We're going to hold onto the chair with our free hand. We're going to flex our foot, and we're going to do a nice external rotation using the strap to control the movement. Make sure it's a nice circular movement here. Think about posture, sitting nice and tall. 2 more. And now we're going to pause, and let's move in the opposite direction, moving internally. Two more. Beautiful, and let's set that foot down. Now we're going to change sides. We're just going to take that strap and bring it behind the right knee, twisting it close to the knee, putting the excess strap under our thumb to keep it out of the way, and using the opposite hand to hold the chair. We're going to flex our foot and use that strap to control that external rotation. Think about posture here, nice and tall. One more rotation and pause. And now let's rotate internally. And the last two. And let's set that foot down. Now we're going to take that strap and we're just going to set that strap aside. We're going to hold the chair with both hands. Let's pick up one foot and let's roll out the ankle in one direction. And I want you to take a look at your ankle and notice if you're making a nice circular motion. Let's begin rolling the other way. And again, look at your ankle once again. Is it a nice circle or is there some other shape that you're making? You could be losing some mobility or range of motion in the ankle, so just take a look. And let's set that foot down. We're going to do the same thing with the other foot. Picking up the foot, rolling out the ankle in one direction, taking a look and taking note whether that's a nice circular shape or something else. Let's change directions, rolling the other way. Remember, this is something you can practice when you're sitting at your desk or when you're watching TV. One more rotation and we're going to set it down. Now we're going to start taking our heel and we're going to touch our heel down to our mat. Far away, and then we're going to bring our toe close. So heel far and toe close. So it's almost like a point and flex, only we are engaging the quads a little here. And now we're going to travel and bring the leg out to the side as we touch down heel and toe. Then we're going to travel forward once again. Let's travel back to the side. And once again, let's travel forward. And let's do one more set, heel and toe, and let's change feet. So starting with that heel far, toe close, heel, toe, and let's travel out to the side, back to the front. Think about posture, travel to the side, and travel to the front. And once more, heel and toe, and set it down. Beautiful. Now we're going to pivot on our heels. We're going to be moving our toes. So our toes are going to come in, neutral, out, neutral. So pivoting on your heels, toes come in, neutral, out, neutral, in, neutral, out, neutral, in, neutral, out, neutral. Keep it going, pivoting on the heels, just lifting the toes off the mat. Making that little tap down. In, neutral, out, neutral. In, neutral, out, neutral. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. Stopping in neutral. Beautiful. Now all we're going to do here is bring the toes in just a tiny bit, because now we're going to be pivoting on the toes and lifting only the heels off the floor. It's the same sort of thing, in, neutral, out, and neutral. So let's begin lifting the heels. In, neutral, out, neutral. In, neutral, out, neutral. In, neutral, out, neutral. So pivoting on the toes, lifting only the heels. This one seems to be a little bit more challenging for a lot of folks. We spend a lot of time lifting our toes, but we don't really think about lifting just our heels. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last set. And stop in neutral. Beautiful. This time we're going to take our legs and extend them out. Toes are on a diagonal, and we're extending them out because what we're going to do is a modified forward fold. So we're looking for a stretch in the entire back of the body. So starting down at the legs, moving all the way up our back into our shoulders. And how we're going to do this is by taking our hands and sliding our hands all the way down our legs to our ankles. Now, if it's not possible for you to reach your ankles, you can always stop at your knees and just hold here. So we're going to start by sliding our hands slowly down our legs and bringing our attention to our low back, and think about relaxing your low back. Begin relaxing your mid back. Relax your upper back. Relax your shoulders. Your hands continue to travel. And once your hands reach your ankles, hold your hands there and continue to relax. Relax the neck. Allow your head to become heavy and allow the crown of the head to shine down towards the earth. Still thinking about relaxing the entire back of the body. Feeling the body getting very heavy here. Feeling gravity pulling us closer to the mat. Let's stay here for 10 rounds of breath. Just breathing deeply. Continue to relax the back. Feel your body just gently lowering a little closer to the mat. The longer we stay here. Two more breaths. And very slowly take your fingers and allow them to slowly start gliding up. And think about rising up vertebrae by vertebrae. So very slow and controlled. Coming back into that seated position and drawing those feet in once again so you have that 90-degree bend at the knees. Let's bring our hands to our waist and we're just going to do that circular motion, just looking to release any tension we might hold in our low back or our hips. One more circle in this direction, and then we'll pause, and let's circle the opposite way. One more circle, and let's pause here. Let's allow our hands to drop down by the sides, palms shining forward, fingers towards the earth. Let's draw the arms up overhead, bringing the palms together. And then lowering the hands down to heart center, closing your eyes. I want you to take a moment here to notice your breath, breathing deeply. And now bringing your attention to the crown of your head, and let's do one last scan of our body from the crown of our head to our toes. Just noticing how we're feeling after this lower body practice today. Completing your body scan and bringing your attention once again to your breath. I'd like to thank all of you for sharing your energy with this practice today. The light within me humbly bows to the light within each of you. Namaste. And thank you so much for sharing your energy with this practice today. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and until next time, have a fantastic day.